The Matter of Hope, Transmuting Significant Life Changes and Loss workbook by Alice Molter-Serrano. And I want to read today from page 48, A Myth of Life and Death. Both dreams and myths are important communication from ourselves to ourselves. If we do not understand the language in which they are written, we miss a great deal of what we know and tell ourselves in those hours when we are not busy manipulating the outside world. Eric Fromm. Demeter and Persephone. Zeus and Demeter had a daughter, Kor. Demeter was mother of all plant life on earth and was considered the queen of earth, and Zeus the king of heaven. There were no seasons, no winter, no summer, and no fall. It was if spring were forever. Leaves, vines, flowers, and all the crops were growing all the time. It was paradise. Then, one day, Kor was playing with her friends in the hillside. Young maidens running through the meadows of flowers filled with innocence and bliss. From the underworld came the god Hades. He needed a mate. He snatched up Kor, knowing she was the goddess daughter of the two most powerful gods. No one heard her scream but the goddess Hecate. Demeter was frantic and looked everywhere for 9 days, but she could not find her beloved daughter. Then Hecate told her she had heard the scream. Demeter decided to take the mortal form of hopes that she could be close to her daughter. She worked for a woman taking care of her newborn son. Demeter was to nurse the child, but she gave him the food of the gods instead. She was going to place him in the fire as the first purification of becoming a god. When the child's mother walked in, horrified, Demeter yelled at the woman for stopping her, for now the child was dead and not immortal. She demanded a temple be built in her daughter's honor. Then she sent a plague upon the earth, and nothing grew. Man was going to starve unless she could see her daughter. Zeus stepped in and ordered his daughter Kor to come back. No longer called Kor, Demeter's daughter was now named Persephone, queen of the underworld. Demeter had refused to go back to the mountains of the gods, or even talk to the other gods, until she could see her daughter Persephone again. Hades told his bride, Persephone, that she could not go if she ate the seeds of the pomegranate. This made it so she could never stay at her mother's side and would have to return to him. He was allowed to stay with the other gods, but only 9 months. Then, for 3, she had to go back underground. So that was how winter was born. 3 months of the year, Demeter is sad and lonely for her daughter, but then she appears to be with her by her side the rest of the year, Demeter then allows the plants to grow and the land to be fertile once again. This myth is full of metaphors and layers of life lessons. And the two goddesses represent the two major opposing aspects of the psyche struggle to maintain control.